through and in my life has been sincere with me and for me, because that's who I am. So in that process, man, of this kid's dreams, one day his entire dreams was just shattered. Everything that he believed in when it came down to the parents, his parents, parenthood, mother, father, being there, it was like shattered, man. Just totally shattered. So it was like his dream came to an end. Now in that process, in that process of his dream becoming shattered, he had to make a choice now. Do he continue this dream? Young Bobby Yayo, what it do? Young Bobby Yayo just tapped in. It's the young YG right there for PJs, man. What's up, baby? Do he take his dream and continue his path for the pleasure of pleasing and making his parents proud of him, although they're gone now? Do he take that energy, do he take that strength and utilize it for those purposes? Or do he fold and say, all right, this is it? Well, that kid folded. He folded those dreams up, he packaged them up, he put them in a bag, he put them in a bag of impossible. He put them in a bag of impossible now. When this is a kid who never thought the impossible. He's always thought out the box of impossible. This is what was taught to him. So now he thought the impossible, bagged the dream up and threw it to the side, went to the devil, had a conversation with the devil. He cried out to the devil, his heart, his soul, his tears, and said, man, make me who I want to become, man. I want to be a bounty hunter. I want to be a notorious, vicious, feared bounty hunter. And you know what, TV Land? He gave me that red suit. I put it on. Threw that sucker on with the BH tag on it. And I mean literally. So if you can understand my analogy, then you'll understand. Literally, my body, soul, everything. I became that. So from that point on, of the loss of my parents, is what led me to these damn funky ass streets called gangs, because I made that choice. I had a choice to either I could have did drugs and became like statistics like a lot of my homies who did in the 80s, who resorted to drugs and fell a prey and became weak, who was once giant men, who was once beast, who was once men feared, but that drug deteriorated them. Deteriorated their motive, deteriorated their reputation, deteriorated their characteristics. It deteriorated them to where the streets didn't respect them no more. I seen all that. So I knew that drugs would never be my route. Although as hurt as I am, losing my mama, my daddy, and my little brother in between, back to back to back, TV Land, I'm sharing this with you guys. My king first, cancer. My little brother, car accident, busted blood vessel in his heart. Then my queen, man. You know what I'm saying? So when these things happen, I had to make a choice. And that choice was, I went right instead of left. Left would have took me on my path of continuance. I would have went to school, I'd have made my way out the projects, went to college, and made something of myself and represented my neighborhood based on that level of something real positive and constructive. I could have done that. It was a few of us damn near made it out. Shout out to my homie Nene. Shout out to Big D, Darius White. And all these dudes, these my peers. They went to college. They went to Northridge. They damn near made it out. My big homie, Big Champ. You know what I mean? Big Frank, rest in peace. So it's like, I didn't live in the world of the impossible. It was possible. But I made the fucking wrong choice of my life, was when I chose to become a gang member, a soldier, from a soldier to a ranking general to a retiree, was the fucking dumbest choice I could have ever made in my freaking life. And that's my confession as a gangster, man. Straight up. And this is, I swear, I hope you kids You youths, a lot of you YGs out there is listening, man, because it's the truth, bro. Don't get caught up in this hype. Don't get caught up in this fake ass hype and thinking the streets love you, homies. Don't think that this bullshit is real out here and it's true and you're going to get rich. You're going to get a gold watch at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Your name going to get hung up on the wall with plaques with the rest of the names. Ain't none of that shit happening, man. Yeah, niggas going to holler about, oh, he was crazy. Yeah, niggas is pour liquor. Niggas don't even pour liquor out for niggas no more. How about that? This is going to show you how fake this shit is. And we grew up in an era where all the deceased, before you bust a bottle off the top off the bottle, you take that cap off. This is to the homies, man. This to the homegirls. This to the loved ones. Family, all that. It didn't matter. It wasn't just about gangs. It was about honor. Ain't no more motherfucking honor, man. So why would you give your life to some shit that don't love you back, youngsters? Huh? Why would you give your life up to some shit that don't love you back? Excuse my French, because this is YouTube, and I know YouTube is being very strict right now, so let me, you know what I mean? Excuse my French. You know what I mean? So listen, man. It come a time in our life that either you learn, you live, you learn, and you grow, and you change. Or you live, you become stupider and stupider and stupider until death set in. That's it. Me, I've always been a learner as well as a teacher. I'm a real thorough leader. It's in my genes. I was born this way. I pass these genes down to my sons. They're thorough leaders. It's born that way. They was born to be leaders. This is why I teach it to my kids. So I lead, man. A lot of cats can accept my form of leadership because it's unorthodox. It's different. Always have been and always will be. But I get the job done and I'm loyal and I'm serious and I'm sincere. So when I chose this life, I became this life. For 30 years of my life, you couldn't tell me shit different about Nixon Garden, Bonnie Hunters, my red flag, red colors, nothing. You couldn't tell my stupid, ignorant, jackass nothing at that time, me giving 30 years of my life to that. So I'm telling all my young YGs out there, man, don't go backwards like we did. Myself and a lot of other G homies, Keyways and Damus, Bloods and Crips, real ones, because I know them. Don't go backwards like the real Crips did that you know in your era, or your real big homies, who's really real big homies who still here and sincere about change and trying to teach you dudes, man. Don't go backwards, bro. Make your wise choices while you got them, because you can, man. Make them. Because I wish like hell we can reverse time and I can go back 30 more years right quick and make that decision again. Boy, yeah, I had that football ring on my hands. Yeah, I have a couple of them rings on my hands. Yeah, guaranteed I have me some rings on my hands. My life has been on a whole nother level. Trust and believe that shit. But these are the cards that we're dealt, you know what I mean? That sometimes as a choice, we have no choice. Like a lot of my people were born into this shit, bro. They were literally born into this. They had no choice. They daddy and their mama did it to them, man. They didn't even give the kids a chance. Soon they was 4 or 5 years old. You look on all their family history pictures, they trying to throw up gang signs, they got on colors. It was embedded in us. So for me to fight against the PJs, for me to fight against the Great Streets, for me to fight against Fudge Town Mafias, 110ths, Mona Parks, 118ths, Front Streets, you know, for me to fight against all these cliques around in that surrounding area of Watts, it was not Bloods. It was inedible for us to do it because it was embedded. It was embedded to us already. It was taught to us from the first generation. Hatred was already embedded in us as youngsters. Me walking around them projects and learning and say, okay, so why we don't get along with them guys over there? But I go to school with such and such, and he cool. I like dude. He my buddy. Nigga, we don't get along with them niggas over there. Listen to your big homies and listen to elders. So this shit was taught to us, not to like, to hate, to despise, to envy. Shit was taught to us, bro. So a lot of us went out ass backwards because we didn't know better. We didn't know better. The people who told us, they didn't know better. They was big homies who was taught backwards. They didn't know better, bro. So I come here today, man, as a real one, bro, to really walk these shoes, man, and fulfill them. Wasn't nothing soft, wasn't cushion about me in these streets, homie. And ain't nothing soft and cushion about me right now, retired. Being a retiree, bro, nothing. Feel me? Nigga step on my toes the wrong way. I'm honored to have to defend my honor and who I am. That's just who I am. But I have a lot of energy. I'm told on here, you know, niggas make statements and the bullshit comments at times, you know, a lot of cats tell me, oh man, why the OG so mad? Why he mad? Why he angry? Well, first of all, trust and believe me, my anger ain't got nothing to do with stress. I ain't stressing behind no money, no life, because I got both. I got both. I got a life and money, my own businesses. So I ain't stressing behind none of that type of shit. My goals I achieve, I build before me, I achieve them, and I'm still knocking down goals. So that ain't my stress. I'm not stressed on life because I'm out here starving, or I'm living check to check, or I'm on Social Security, or, you know, I'm faking it till I make it. That ain't my stress. My fucking stress, bro, and my anger, and I mean this with all honesty, for a lot of y'all to understand me on this internet who don't know me. So try to understand this. When I come on here and I'm angry a lot of times, you know I'm being angry, homie, because I be angry with these old fake ass bloggers on here. I be angry with these fake niggas who got platforms bigger than mine, voices way before me, been on here 5 years, 10 years, and I go, I've been here 3 years, bro, and I'm escalating. And these niggas ain't making a difference. Ain't none of these brothers making a difference for our people, homie. None of them. Well, let me rephrase it. I'm not gonna say none, but the selective ones who's on here, who's really, really on here, whose names are on here constantly, man, you only in the way, bro. You niggas are in the way. You ain't teaching, you ain't providing, you ain't trying to guide. You know what I mean? When we on this 2-year lockdown, I didn't see none of you cats who talk this gangster shit, oh, killer, oh, killer, oh, you know, like that nigga Husseini, you know, I ain't seen none of you dudes feed none of you communities, go to none of your hoods, feed your hoods. You know what I mean? When niggas talk this shit, go check my resume. I fed 2,000 people in my projects, nigga, 2,000. And I did it for 2 years straight. 2 years during the lockdown, I went and fed the Nixon Garden, fed my hood. And not just the Nixon Garden, I fed Los Angeles, Skid Row. Check my resume, niggas. I don't got a broad set. See, it's a lot of sides of me, a lot of shades of me in my life that the internet don't know of. Then go check my resume. Go check my resume, man. See, you niggas look at the negative. You don't know the positive behind me. You don't know nothing about the Truth Foundation, which is my organization, my nonprofit organization, the Truth Foundation, where we flourish. See, we combined together, we fed this whole entire city, me and baby, out our pockets, independently. Didn't no foundation get behind me. I didn't go get food from Hollywood. I did that shit independently from being resourceful. And I fed my people during lockdown for 2 years during the lockdown. What did you niggas do? You killers? What did you fucking killers do? Huh? Besides get on this internet and constantly keep talking that bullshit and setting our people back. So I had to separate myself as I always do. Be the one who gonna be that real strong voice out of all you ninjas. Who gonna make the difference. Because I'm really here to see change, bro. For our people. And to give these youngsters a chance, man, that we didn't have. The chances that we didn't get and the advantages that we didn't take advantage of. So check this out. I'm telling y'all, Dr. Little, what it do? That's one of my right arms right there, nigga. It's Dr. Little John, nigga. NHP, another retiree general, man. That's the doctor right there, Dr. Little John, man. A philosopher, man. Feel me? It's like, come on, bro. There's nothing wrong with a grown man growing, learning, processing that, and really standing on it and changing, bro. Nothing wrong with that, kids. Nothing wrong with that, YGs. Nothing. Listen, man. Take them bottles out your hand. Take that cocaine out your nose and take them pills up out your hands, man. And a lot of y'all can turn a lot of stuff around, bro, whether y'all know it or not. It's on y'all. This is y'all era. This y'all generations. It's y'all world. We just still here. And me, I'm maintaining and doing what I got to do while I'm still here. If I'm going to be here, I'm going to be a part of something great. Or why not be a part of it? So I'm still here, and I'm irrelevant. And that's the threat to a lot of people because they're expecting, I'm not no old ass, old head nigga. I'm supposed to go sit down somewhere, don't say nothing, don't teach my people. Don't give all this great experience that I have to others so that they don't have to make them mistakes. I got sons that I teach, nigga. I got a daughter that I kill Bill for. Feel me? Straight up in a heartbeat. So it's like, bro, if none of us don't come on here and be honest with these people, man, and be honest with society, you got to be honest with yourself first. So I'm able to come on here, make this content, and make this video for my viewers and my subscribers and for the people out there who don't know me because it's the truth. This ain't about content for monetization. This is not about content. I'm gonna get me a lot of views on this. You damn right I expect to get a lot of views. I hope I get a lot of views on it because of the message. I need people to really hear the message. Confession of a gangster. Here's a real nigga who went through it, bro. A real Damu. A real thorough, known bounty hunter. Gang leader. Straight up from his era. Second generation. Went through it. Gave 30 years of his life. And then what kind of gang, what type of feeling is it to feel knowing you gave 30 years of your life and then all of a sudden, 38 to then 39 years later, the internet get a hold to some bullshit and then the niggas try to sabotage your name. Try to take away your reputation, your name, your dignity as to who you are. Nigga, it can't be done. It would never be done. I wouldn't destroy myself like that, TV land, ever. So this motherfucker, excuse me, TV land, excuse my French, this TV land could never take my reputation and my name from me. And the suckers that's on it, the haters that's on it, that tries, that then reached out, try to reach as far as they could and keep running into brick walls. Because my testimony is real. My testimony as to who I am, the life I live, where I come from is freaking real, man. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be sitting here right now today. I wouldn't be able to tell you this shit right here today, man. So on that note, man, listen, man, you've been tapped in, you tuned in, man, to R.O.E, man, Rules of Engagement 2023, man. You're tapped in, you buzzed in, man, to Rules of Engagement 2023, man. One of the most riveting, growing, uncut podcast shows around, man. Go tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And if you haven't subscribed yet, man, today is your day. I'm going to pause for a second. Go push that like and share button, man. Go push that like, share button, man. That's all you got to do. And you will be notified every time I hit this internet, man. Yes, sir. So listen, man. Today's topic, man, it was a lesson within a lesson, man. So I hope a lot of y'all listen to the message. To my youngers out there, bro, don't listen to this hype, man. Don't go for this bullshit. Don't go for this street hype. You know, that if you go over here and you join our clique, you join this gang, homie, it's going to be on. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. Man, two things, bro. Death, prison. That's it, youngsters. It ain't no alternatives after that. It ain't no, oh, well, shit. Okay, if I make it through that, then I can get this. Oh, they say I'm going to get a watch at the end of the day. If I do 10 years, I'm going to get me a gold chain and a watch. You ain't getting none of that shit. Nothing. The very same niggas that put you in the game, maybe the niggas that take you out the game, they going to kill you. How about that, young niggas? Listen to what a real G telling you. The very same niggas talking about they love you is the niggas that's hating on you, stabbing you in your back, whispering behind you, giving up your information and telling your pertinent information to another motherfucker or to the enemy. Fuck these gang shit, man. Shit's overrated, bro. It's not what you think it is, youngsters. At all. You take it from a real vet, man. It's not what you think it is, homie, at all. And for me, I speak highly. I speak from that level for others, man, as well as myself that ain't the voice, man. I got homies in the penitentiary, they never getting out. I got homies in the prisons that we hoping they get out. They done did 30 years, 25, some did 40, bro. before me, my generation, before me, that I know. So it's like, bro, take this shit as a lesson within a lesson within a lesson. For real. Please listen to the messages, YG. It's all about the message, man. It's all about the message. Take your young self and your young potentials and get yourself out of whatever you in before you get yourself in it, man. Straight up. Become something extraordinary, man. We need doctors, I keep telling you. We need young doctors in our generation. We need young scientists in our generation. We need our own police in our generation. You know what we used to have? And I'm going to say this real quick and I'm going to move on. What we used to have in the projects and all the housing projects, we used to have our own housing police. A lot of the police was from the community once upon a time at first. They was actual black police who walked the beats in the projects, in the housing projects. They was our own project. So we had what you call housing authority police. And they was people who lived in the communities. You know what I mean? Some did and some didn't. So we need, in order to make these changes and these adjustments from a jurisdictional standpoint, from the legislative standpoint, from the law standpoint, then we need you guys to go to school, go back to school, go school who dropped out, take your asses to school and learn these degrees, learn these certifications, learn this knowledge to become making a difference for the communities. You make the difference. You become the new lawmen and the new policemen and the new policemen, man.